Hey, Kiki with Hemi, what's up, y'all? Bohemia here with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings. Hey, hey, hey. I just got my email notification. Yes, try signing up for the Gmail email notifications if you don't get your notifications through YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm shaking that around, trying to get comfortable back here. I am using just the phone, so if I don't see, hey, hi Natalie, hi Star Power Blue. If you guys don't see me answering all your comments, I can't control being on top chat when I'm on my phone, so just repeat if you don't mind. I'm gonna scoot this over a little, this tripod back so I can see. I'm so excited. We just got this fresh in the mail, y'all. Yes. So I am still taking readings of any variety, but I did want people to know that they could do non 18 plus readings for this one too if they want to. I still didn't get a lot of people that sent the questions when they sent the payments. So y'all will just have to let me know. How is baby Magic? She's resting. She's doing better. We had a really good night, really cuddly, but then late night, early morning, she was feeling all over the place, couldn't stay sleeping. But we've had some good baths and good laughs and dancing and food and just good stuff going today. Thank you for asking. So she's resting well, all cuddled up. Yes, pampered. Hi, Angel Baby. Thank you. Thank you. Stay blessed. So we have the deck that started it all. We must pay respects to Courtney, the creator of this deck. Follow her on Instagram, Dust to Onyx Tarot. You can find her on Facebook as well. She is so amazing. And this was like the first real melanated tarot that came out, FUBU. Hi, Tawana. Yes. And so she really did that and opened the door. Now there's Jesse Jumanji has the Afro Tarot. Our X-Man has the Manzel Tarot. We've seen the melanated tarot. There's a lot going on, but it really was courageous. Yes, you bought it. Yes. And somehow I always mad supported it, but it always slipped through the cracks when they had it available. I don't know how. So I'm just like, I gotta get it. She was so sweet and did a promotion on Juneteenth for the whole month of June for Black folks. She gave a 50% off discount, and so yes, this is just so wonderful, and I'm so excited. Literally, I was getting goosebumps and could feel it from the mailbox. And I think it's one of those decks that my spirit just connected with so much that it was almost like I didn't like it was okay, even though it hurt when I didn't get it and it sold out. But it was almost like it was okay because my spirit just has that communion with this deck in a way already. Like you feel it, you feel her artwork. Yes, it has such good energy. Yes, Natalie just got it. As soon as I saw the sale, I was like, boop, boop, Nat, boop, boop. All my friends, I need to see who else got it. I feel like I would love to do like I don't know, like a study guide, kind of like how you do for books, but for tarot decks, and just everyone just go into like ceremony with this deck. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, I'm just so excited. I'm definitely going to be following. If you want to share, Natalie, your experiences and just your progress with it. She already reads amazing. Check out her lives. It just flows. These are the designs of the cowrie shells, which are very, very sacred, in our traditions here. Okay, but literally this is probably the best quality of a tarot deck. Look, when book covers are very velvety, I'm like that. Look, I have Taurus in my chart. I will sit there and feel the book covers. Okay, you can feel these little specks, but smooth. You can feel that. And this is all very beautiful. Okay, so she really wanted to make sure, because she's an artist, like she's a real artist, okay, an artiste. And so she wanted to make sure it could translate because she did all of these original works, mixed media, everything. Look at Taurus, right? You know what? I didn't smell it yet. Let me see. It was literally fresh. It was literally hot out the mailbox. Yes. Yes, and I just love her message. I've been on her personal page as well on Facebook and on Instagram, but she's just so beautiful, has such an amazing energy, is so body positive, and like you see a picture of her and she just radiates out such beautiful, beautiful energy. She's a Virgo, if I remember correctly. Okay, look at this. This is the book for this tarot. Literally like a journal. Look at this, full color replicas. Just, I'm pretty zoomed in here, but just beautiful. You got your little, like, look at the attention to detail. She noticed her art and gives some details about it. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely worth the price. You know, and she even does too, like, you can give donations because she'll provide decks to people who are marginalized in our communities, marginalized, but especially even to, I've seen her post about like donating them to like Black trans people, Black queer people, just the whole spectrum. She really just is hands-on, and from what I see, really walks her talk for a lot of things. So she does get this out there for people, you know, medicine for the people. So I'm just so pleased to have this. It has some unique names. Like, I love the names of the courts. Hi, Christina. You're getting ready to go to the vigil. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I did hashtag it. Look up Lights for Liberty, please, 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 the hashtag. And you can Google that and your city. There are vigils going on for the migrant children tonight, okay? The 12th tonight here in the U.S. all over. There's like 544 of them. If you can at all go and add your body to the count of, you know, supporters, if you can hashtag it, share it. If you can't get there, I can't get to where the city where it is for us, but I'm sure enough going to share it and put it everywhere. And for those of you who are, you know, afraid, or if you haven't got it on the ground yet for doing that, I really hope that you guys do. For when it's safe. For some of us, sometimes it isn't safe to go out because we're also marginalized, but these are quiet vigils, all right? So it's like candles, that kind of thing. And there will be, I think, some speakers, but it will be more like that. So it's not gonna hopefully be any of that scary riot police stuff, okay? So just so everyone knows, if you can at all support, at least share it. Maybe someone you know can go and support, and just hashtag it up because that counts. Yes, please, please, please. Thank you for reminding me, and thank you so much for going, Christina. Yes, so this is perfectly in line with this deck too, because she really is socially conscious, and the spiritual connection of this, I love the dust to onyx, reclaiming those words of melanated and dark and black and onyx and just the dark ethers of the universe, which are beautiful. Like, I just love it so much. But she has these really unique names. Oh, look. She is a Virgo. Look at that beautiful index that we have, table of contents, the elements, all of that. Like, she really did that. You have Lil Blade is the Page of Swords, y'all. Is that not just too cute? You looked it up. You'll be going. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, we have gourds, staffs, and coins. You won't be back until later. Yes, we'll be sending love and protection. Another thing we can do for those of us who can't actually make it to the locations is back people up with your magic, okay? That's real magic. Real witches, we do stuff with it. Real conjurers and root workers and all that. Spiritual people, prayers, protection in a real way, right? Not that thoughts and prayers. You guys know what I'm talking about, that real stuff. So absolutely, you know, create space on your altar or send time, if at all possible, to protect those who are going out speaking up. And there's actually a group, a spiritual community, and they made a sigil specifically to protect migrant peoples and all who are doing work to support them and protect them. Yes, and remember to leverage your privilege, because for some of us, it's hard to not get very violently harmed if we go out and try to protest, right? They call it a riot, they shoot us, or other people might have migrants in their family or refugees in their family, so they can't be as vocal as they want to, things of that nature. So we definitely need those of y'all with privilege to leverage that privilege. We need you on the front lines, and please place yourself in front. That's a good time to place yourself in front, not vocally, but physically, because it literally saves the rest of us from being harmed, like in a real way, okay? So please think of that and please leverage that. We'll be doing candle work too for protection. Thank you. Yes. Yes, and also remember to listen to the communities that are marginalized that you're going to help, because that's just as important. Okay, thank y'all for my TED Talk. But honestly, I'm just passing along what I've seen and learned on the front lines, and it can be very important. So, all right. I'm so happy. Thank y'all so much for being the warrior hearts over here. Okay, divine rebels. Much love. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate y'all. Oh, these are smaller than I thought, but I mean, it's a good way. I have big hands, but I thought they were super big, like Which deck is that? Like the Ancestral Path. I will try to go live again late tonight. I will. Yes, do y'all know too, they've been cutting how much they share my videos when I hashtag for these causes. And the biggest one is when I hashtag no pipelines. Oh, they cut down, because I can see all the analytics. They really cut down how much they were letting people view my videos. But then they started advertising even more of Agent Orange's stuff. And I was like, oh no, we're not about to do that, YouTube. No, we're not. No, we're not. So we're just going to keep sharing the love, okay? Oh my gosh. All right, speaking of love, here we go, because this deck is revolutionary. It's safe space. It's sacred work. All together. Look at this beautiful gold gilding. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You know that melanin be popping with the gold, okay? The 24 karat magic over here. And I love it. Look at that. Isn't that so precious? Look at that fool. It's called the emerging one. And I'm going to move this box, but you can see it's a very good box. Every detail, look, it has the strings. This is like velvet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Definitely worth. And I will definitely, I was so glad to be able to get it with the discount so that I could have it for us here. But I will be going back and paying the difference to donate towards other decks, absolutely, when I'm able to. So this deck is so beautiful. I love that it has a little bit of trim here with the gold, but it's basically borderless. It's like working, if you work with the creation forces of the universe, you will see that energy here, the origin of all. Now the names are changed. I love this. The magician is the conjurer, and there's little details of foil to give it that effect of how it's multimedia. We have the shaman for number 2, Queen Mother for the Empress. Look at that. Ah, flex. Okay, and so a lot of these are made after images of people who are icons in Black culture, African American, African diaspora culture. So like this is like Grace Jones, the chief. I love that it's the chief. We have the Moor for the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Rider, okay, for the Strength card. Oh, wait, no. The Chariot. I'm sorry, that made sense. I was like, wait a minute. The Strength card is this one here, which I love. So beautiful. Thank y'all for liking the page or liking the video. Please like, share, subscribe. All right, we have the Hermit. I love that tenderness in his face. In their face, a lot of these are very androgynous, so that's really good. Wheel of Fortune. We'll go through the major arcana and then we'll skip through the minors and see different things. Justice. Now, if you see, one of the things Courtney did is the eyes are actual photos of eyes of different people in Black culture. So the face might be a painting of one person in Black culture and the eyes might come from another to combine those energies to express what she wanted to express as what she thought represented those. So let's look at Justice. Okay, I'll give you, look, y'all, what is my favorite book? What is my favorite book? I done talked about. What is this painting called? This painting is Their Eyes Were Watching Gods. And I love that. And this one, it's acrylic, pastel, spray paint, and magazine clippings on Bristol paper. The original is 14 inches by 17 inches. So if you're an artist or you just, really want to pay attention to that, it definitely shows it. By the way, the major arcana is called Ether in this deck, which is amazing. This awakened. So there's awakened energies. And then there's dormant energies instead of like upright and reversed. So I love that. I love that so much. Fairness, clarity. Karma and balance, and dormant, this is injustice, bias, inequality, and fickle. All right, so let's see. I wanted to see if the names of who the eyes were put on this one or where that's at, because I know that she does say it. Oh, there's a spread, there's artist notes. Let me see. Okay, face and notes. So there is something about faces. Let me see. 148 and 199 have notes about the faces used. Oh, there is a lot of end notes here. So if you're wanting to see things that were like quotes and things that were used and information on people, there is back here the information. Oh, this is part of the deck. This is a card. Okay. I thought this was just a space card. So there is this card. It's the only one that's not matte. It's glossy. And that is 0, kind of like the Fool. And it's the black Onyx card, from the darkness which we emerge. So if you know the spiritual principles of working with dark matter and dark energy, like the actual quantum forces, which basically make up everything, this is the perfect deck to do that with. 148. I'm like, I want to see the eyes. I think on the court card ones, it tells you in the book who the eyes are. Okay, faces, the courts. Yeah, it tells you. Okay, so in these ones, it tells you who they are. Ooh, Little Blade. No wonder I was drawn to Little Blade. Little Blade's eyes are those of Frederick Douglass. That's homie right there, with all respect. Yes, let me give my gold star. I gotta get back deeper into the deck. Yes, yes. So this one, let me see. Maybe I just missed it. Whose eyes are on Justice? I'll find it another time, y'all. But yes. Hey. Thank you. Hi, B. Brooks. Have a good day, a good weekend. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay. So we'll get more into that because I'm getting like all caught up. All right. I love it. Suspension is the Hanged Man. Oh, y'all go ahead if you want to send your payments in for a reading too. $12 into Cash App or PayPal. And then when we're ready, you can put that you sent and what your question is. We have the Death card here. I'm like picking up so much from this. Temperance. Okay, perfect. Temptation. The Tower. Look at how glorious this is, though. The Star. Oh, the Moon. The Sun. So there's a lot in like the different media when you see it up close. There's other pictures, other faces sometimes, jewels, like a whole bunch of stuff going on. Like definitely camera doesn't do it justice for everything you can pick up, especially if you're someone who reads faces, if you're able to read art, if you are drawn by different symbols. In a way, I love that this deck is both really complex but very simple. Like if you view it from far away, you're like, okay, boom, simple, there it is. But then you zoom in and you're like, whoa, there's a lot going on. So I feel like it kind of works for everybody in that way. Judgment. I love that. The Universe. All right, and then that was the Ace of Swords here, the Ace of Blades. So let's go in more. There's the Two of Blades. Yes, definitely a deck that I think as you go along, you learn more and more. Look at that. Three of Blades, which would be the Three of Swords. Wow. Okay, so let's see some more of these. I'm going to go ahead and see which ones. They're so velvety. The actual cards feel like that velvety smooth feeling. Hi, Jasmine. Hey. The Eight of Swords. Ten of Swords. Here's Little Blade in person. Now, Young Blade, you know these eyes. Young Blade is actually Kanye West, which is interesting nowadays, but it fits the energy of that Knight of Swords, though, doesn't it? Mama Blade I love because the face was inspired by Michelle Obama and the eyes are Maya Angelou's. I know that one because I was reading it today on Instagram. So that's what I was like trying to find the information so I could share with you guys to show you just how much time and effort and energy went into bringing this. So it's like I said, this is definitely like for us by us kind of energy, and just it's like past and present times. I just love it, all the generations. So awakened, which is upright, penetrating, disciplined, autonomous, ethical, and sophisticated is the energy for Mama Blade. Dormant, it says hypercritical, compulsive, repressed, insensitive, and vindictive. There are more pages actually for the what's it called, the court cards, than there are from the majors, I think, which is usually not the way that it goes. So there's a quote here. So this is what it looks like for the court cards in this book. There's a quote from Michelle Obama, a quote from Maya Angelou, and then it tells the mixing of the elements, spirit of air and water. She does acknowledge the elements in here. And she goes through, oh wow, she even breaks down the astrology. So she says like Michelle Obama's sun and Mercury are in the side of Capricorn, and it goes into it. Her moon conjunct Venus in Pisces and North Node in the side of Cancer. So she really breaks down specific aspects and talks about their accomplishments and things about them. Maya Angelou's an Aries with Mercury, Venus in Pisces, Mars in Aquarius. Talks about Dr. Angelou was mute for 5 years due to sexual trauma. Like she really goes deep into why she, pulled up these cards. So it says, when the waters get choppy, she catches the wind and rides the waves to the open shore where she can plant her feet on solid ground. Oh, this is like a mind-blowing deck. She challenges us to release any fear of our illusions being shattered, because through self-mastery we find liberation. So this is like a powerful deck. Oh my God, that's just one card. Let's see some of the coins. Here we have the Ace of Coins. And I love that there's symbols from all the different African diaspora, all different ages, as I said, and in Africa as well. Two of Coins. I love this. This is so beautiful. Three of Coins. The cups are gourds and the wands are staves. Four of Coins. I love that he's actually like building something with it. Okay, and I love this one, the Six of Coins. I love how sometimes the figures are just made out of stars. Like if you go close, what is it? But then you're like, oh, that's a person, a being, going down to ourselves on our cosmic energetic level. The origins of self, the Eight of Pentacles, or coins. Nine of Coins. And this one, y'all, this kept coming up, and Natalie even sent it to me, and I was being inspired by this. Look at that, 10 of Coins. Everybody eats, okay? There is enough for everyone. We need to take care of each other, period. No other excuses, no other way to be. I love this, that everyone is holding an empowered Ace of Pentacles, and that's what makes the longevity here in the 10 of Pentacles. I love it so much. Little coin is so cute. I love that. Young coin. This eye, the eyes from this one are from the little girl who was in Beasts of the Southern Wild. Papa coin. Hi Luna. Hey. Mama coin. Yes, I love this. Ace of Gourds. This Ace of Cups. Okay, let's see. Two of Cups. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to show them all, and then I'm showing them all. Three of Cups. Exactly. So much more than just a tarot deck. Like, boom, here's another one, mass-produced, kind of thing. It's like, no, this is healing. This is a journey. Okay. Nine of Gourds. I like that. The energy of one being able to fill all your pots, and the energy coming back though from those different investments to you. I also like that you can see that the cards can be read many different ways. I love this because it feels like ancestors to me, with like the people down here and all the gourds spilling into this like cosmic pool that's like life, or like a vortex. Let's see. Oh, you can feel the texture. You can feel the texture of that. Wow. Ah, look at a little gourd with the starfish. Love it. Oh, young gourd, so sensitive. The ordering of the deck, the mamas are placed where the kings would be placed, and the papas are placed where the queens would be placed normally. I'm just noticing that. I do try to pay attention, like, do they put decks together by element, or some decks put them together by numerology? I do prefer like element more. And I do pay attention to how they order the courts. All right, here's an Ace of Wands. Let's see. Ooh, I like this. It's staffs in this one, 3 of staffs. I like that each suit has one together where they're all carrying something and pitching in. This is the 4 of Wands. I do like that the idea of like love and community and events is shown by more than just 2 people on that one as well. 5 of Wands. I like that too. I like when 5 of Wands isn't just people beating each other up, but people coming together in defense and protection. The 6 of Wands. So this deck is definitely like how the World Spirit Tarot opened me up to different interpretations and like a higher energy field of what the astrology and tarot and all the different symbols could mean. This one's definitely like that. I love this because Ace of Wands, Ace of Staffs, but or 8, sorry, 8. But if you get close, it's like beings or people flying through. I like this one. Look, they ready. They're not just over there scared. They're like, try it if you will. I'm comfortable, but I could get up in a moment. 9 of staffs. I like that. All right, here's little staff. Ooh, are these eyes brandy? Is the Knight of Wands, young staff, are those brandy? The eyes? I may be off. Don't quote me. Unless I'm right, then quote me. Aw, happy Papa Staff and Mama Staff. All right, and then we have the Onyx card, and it does have the meaning in there. We can look up the meaning of the Onyx card. So y'all, if you haven't seen it, it's sparkly and gilded, right? The backs of the deck are the dust to onyx energy. She also has purses and stuff that have like the cowrie designs on it and other things. She has journals as well. So definitely check her out, support her. Like I said, you can even donate for other people. Oh, here we go. Courtney Alexander. Here she is. There's one picture of her. Okay. Out of Florida. Yes, she's also creating a nonprofit publishing platform that caters to minority and marginalized artists who desire to create uplifting and educational projects for their communities, as well as continuing to contribute to the global art community through future exhibitions and publishing projects. So yes, I think she was just at the Essence thing because I think she was like with New Orleans and stuff. So I think that it was. Oh, Solange. I think Solange is one of the eyes. Missy Elliott. I'm just looking in the notes back here. Yes, so all different people. The Dust to Onyx card upright means transmutation, protection, integration, mastery, and creation. And dormant, or which is reversed, would mean stagnation, destruction, dissolution, and instability. I guess you would have to look at the back to know, unless there's a little mark somewhere. Yes. Awesome. I love it. She says you can even use it to scry with, like how you would scry with a black mirror. Yeah, love it. So, oh, there's an opening thing. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of the opening pages here. May this work bring you great joy, peace, and transformation. May your deepest wounds be healed and gifts revealed. Whoo, y'all, I feel this so much. Oh my God, you can feel this deck. May your ancestors of goodwill shine bright, guide you towards your purpose, and nurture you towards your best and highest expression. Most of all, may your life be filled with magic, miracles, and love. Oh, Pisces getting choked up. All right, Dust to Onyx. Created, a melanated tarot deck created by Courtney Alexander. That's my movie trailer voice, you guys. So get up on it. All right, get up on it. Yes, and I thank you, everyone who's been wanting readings, who's been patient. We've been trying other stuff, but I like it. I have to bring some other stuff in. So we're gonna do a general read for everyone who has chatted or liked the video, and then we'll get into your personals. I do have one person out of everyone who sent in payments who sent me their question. So I'll read that. I'll do that question, and then I'll go through the chat to see those of you who have questions here. General message for everyone who's participated in chat or liked the video. Whew. It shuffles great. Hi, David. Hey. I'm not doing through the signs. I'm doing a general read for everybody, and then I'm going to go and answer people's personal questions that sent in for a live read. Yep. We were just doing an unboxing of this deck here, Dust to Onyx. Check it out. Here's the box. Okay. General. We're giving it a good shuffle because it's a brand new deck. Okay, general message. Ooh. It's like, why not at the beginning? The emerging one. Hi, Hope Floats. Hey. The emerging one is the card that we got, which is the Fool card in this deck. Let's see what it says. Okay, see that third eye popping? I love it. Okay. And so we know what the Fool means, but I want to pay tribute to this book because we're just getting it. Oh, there is a quick, she does have like little quick cheats in the beginning for like what the elements mean, what the pages, which she calls, or the quartz, which she calls faces, and things like that. In it, I do definitely want to try some of the spreads, and I might try them on the channel. We'll see how they go. Okay, Ether, there we go. The major arcana, the emerging one. So new birth, faith, innocence, and purity. Okay, take a moment to really connect with the energy of the emerging one. They are a pure soul, which is the faint twinkle of new light in their eyes. On their forehead is the receptor that continuously guides the emerging one through their journey. The purple amethyst acts as a receiver of information from the spirit realm, other dimensions, and the energy fields that abound. It is the unconscious guide of which the emerging one will someday become aware, making it one of their most powerful tools. Awareness is the key to their survival. And yes, definitely, if you're going into new gifts, new levels, or you're a baby witch or psychic, Baby Magic has an amethyst under where she sleeps. Absolutely. Amethyst, the darker, the better. Upon their shoulders rests a goat. Oh, I thought it was a lamb. It's a goat. I love that. Baby Magic is a Capricorn, y'all, wearing a crown of flowers representing childlike innocence. The goat brings with it the spirit of independence, curiosity, intelligence, and ambition. Its symbolism and physical form are so versatile that it brings nourishment, warmth, and assistance through a strong connection with Earth. Around the globe, the goat has been used as a vessel of purity and sacrifice, as well as a symbol of sin and darkness. It embodies the complexity and balance of humanity. While the new air is crisp and refreshing, the goat reminds the emerging one to stay grounded and to not be consumed by the excitement newness brings. We have all emerged, and we consistently go through multitudes of different cycles, big and small. When we come into this world as newborns, the only command we instinctively follow is to breathe. We inhale the first breath, signaling the green light of a new life just beginning. When we sleep at night, our unconscious ventures into different realms and dreams that we are sometimes lucid enough to explore. When we emerge from sleep and step into a new day, hoping we can stick to our plans and schedules, we are ever aware of the possibility of the unexpected. Throughout our lives, we encounter new experiences and relationships that bring their own missions and lessons for us to complete. So, Wow. Telling us to be brave. Yes, we didn't know how to breathe when we came out of the womb, but we did it. If you've ever been pregnant, we didn't know all the ins and outs how to create that baby, but we did it. There's some things that are just so intrinsically who we are, so innately who we are. And it's important that we all get back to those, to our essential selves, and trusting that those will bring us longevity and prosperity and peace and a place within our community here with the 10 of coins. It's not a time to like, to stop ourselves or shame ourselves or others for being who they truly are. It's a time to get down to the core, take away everything that isn't your chorus, purest, most natural self. Yes, so that is the general reading. I love it so much. And definitely pay attention to the future generations and the children around you and create safe space for that. Create safe space in your life for birthing new projects, new versions of yourself, all those kind of things. All right, now I'm going to get into the reads. You're so welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Courtney Alexander. We bless you up, and we are so appreciative of, I mean, this changed a generation, you guys. This gave us representation. It was so brave. It was so, she talks about it being the most challenging and the most fulfilling she's done in her career. So we're so grateful. And I'm going to be getting more personal with this deck before I do a little, well, we'll see. The ancestors are like, really? We'll see. We'll see what I am meant to do with that deck, but I look forward to exploring it personally. All right. It's absolutely amazing. Yes, gorgeous. The energy just feels like you've just been taken to the beginning of all that is in the best way and reminded who you are. So I love that. Hi, 37. Hey, I missed seeing that you were here. The camera's shaking because I have to look at the chat. Hi, Jasmine. I saw it, but I can't remember if I vocally said it because I've been talking. Yes. All right. So who was the first? Oh, the first one I need to do was for Dion, because that was one couple nights ago and there hasn't been a link up, or maybe that was yesterday. I don't know. The days are long, y'all. And so Dion wanted to know what is blocking Dion's son's throat chakra. What is blocking Dion's son's throat chakra? And then we'll be going through the chat. So if the next person who already commented wants to drop it down below, I think it was Natalie was first on this chat, and then put it, that would be great. What is blocking Dion's son's throat chakra? What is blocking Dion's son's throat chakra? Okay. Hey, MC. We have Strength reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Swords reversed, the Emperor reversed, Fool reversed, Page of Cups reversed, and 3 of Wands. Okay, firstly, it will get better. I do see it getting better. This really could be because of a few things. There's a lack of confidence and a feeling of not being safe that your child feels. And I feel like this could be due to outer world things. It could be because of like systemic oppression, or it could be because of the forces of authority in their life, like school, something of that nature that really shut it down. It could even be from past life. So I'm going to share very personal. My throat chakra was very shut down, and without meaning to, I was doing a tarot spread one time and I got called. I mean, I woke up on the floor, called back into one of my past lives, and I was a young boy whose father always screamed at me. But I could see, one of my spiritual gifts is that I could see people's words, like spirits, come out. And so it would just feel like war horses running into me whenever this father would yell at me. And he was always angry. I think my mother had left when we were young. He would always scream and be mean to me, and it just diminished who I was. It just destroyed who I was, and all I could feel was that fear and that terror. And I passed away early in childhood from that life. And so I was like, wow. It was like my spirit guides and ancestors were like, we're going to pull you back back and let you see this, and just sucked me back into that. And it, I was crying when I came out of it, and it just resonated so much. And so, my throat chakra has healed a lot since seeing that. So they could also have just the theme in some past lives of you're welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Of having that, of having been very, very, very oppressed, and the feeling that when they were very young, very scary things happening. And I think it's no coincidence that I just read that piece and being, really wanting to look at the book and seeing that where it talked about Maya Angelou didn't speak for 5 years because of trauma that happened. So if you know of some trauma that your family has been through, or if your child has seen it because of what happens in, the country, what happens to other young people and not being safe, that really, all that stuff is very traumatic and very traumatizing and doesn't make them feel safe. And so that is something that really is affecting their confidence to take up space and speak out. I remember when I was a child too, I would feel so much that I literally couldn't get my voice out, and I would get kind of yelled at by a more dominant parental person, Aries in their chart. There's Aries energy here, who would be like, oh, you're just whispering on purpose. Are you doing that to get attention? And to me, it would sound so loud. Like I would feel like I was shaking to speak, to say something. And it would take me so long to get my voice out. Or like when I would travel to a new school sometimes. So I had to learn to like switch into the fire in my chart and to like, find it, because I felt like I would get more bullied if I didn't speak up, so I had to learn how to turn it on. So your child just has a lot of shyness, a lot of very internal kind of energy for them. They need to feel safe is their biggest thing. There might be some deep things that they need to process that they've seen or witnessed, or that maybe they're still having dreams. Some kids that are very sensitive still have a lot of scary dreams from past lives of things they need to heal. I know I was one of them. There's just like a lot of energy that's reminding me. I don't know if your child's a young water sign, but it's showing me that they're bringing in a lot from past lives as well. In this case, I would really shield your child from seeing things like the kids getting shot by police, and any time that adults are not protecting children, any yelling and screaming. Some kids really don't care. They almost want you to kind of, like some fire sign kids, they almost like to spar with their parents a little bit, and it doesn't bother them. They're like, can you stop being gentle, Pisces, and let's holler around a bit. Some kids, that does not work whatsoever. And I feel like for your child, if they have very aggressive or stern or unfeeling authority figures around them, they will take that to the core. They will feel very rejected. It makes them very scared. I don't know if you guys have ever felt so uncomfortable or scared that you can feel your spirit kind of shake within your body, like your spirit's kind of shake, like shrinking up, It's that kind of feeling where they're not fully in themselves all the time, and they're trying to make themselves smaller so that they're not hurt. So that they're not a target. So the more and more you can show them proactive ways to use their voice, the more you can give them tools with their hands. Maybe sign language would be good to help them. That's something I was just talking about that you do with young children when they're learning to go from crying to talking. It helps them have a language. Art therapy could definitely be a thing, but it's not so much, I think, in their case that they need to be I'm not saying that they need to be fixed. They just need to know that they have space to grow, that it's okay when they do disagree with authority figures that aren't right. They need to see other people stand up against people that are mean and bullies. They need to know that I just keep going back to that. They need to know they're safe, and they're going to grow their confidence. So it's their solar plexus chakra and their throat chakra and their root chakra are very connected together. And even their crown, it's like they're bringing so much in. They need to feel grounded, and they need to know that they can be exactly who they are, and that if they need to take 3 years to decide to speak, that it's fine. They need to have a lot of patience, and any kind of aggression really will set them backwards. I do see them coming out of it, and I think once they do, they're going to be like, boom, here's 3 different languages I picked up. Like they're going to have it. They have an Aquarian card, which is that very like Einstein. Albert Einstein did not communicate when he was little. I think he was like 5 years old when he started talking, and we know what happened with him. So I'm not worried as far as their capacity to understand or anything. I don't see that being a problem. I feel like they could probably drop a lot of knowledge on a lot of people. But just, yes, letting them get it out at their own pace. You know, I'm thinking also Marilyn Monroe. She was actually a big stutterer. People don't know that. She learned to speak in a different way. She worked a lot on her confidence and things like that. And that is what helped her to get her own style of speaking, and that's why she actually talks so feathery and stuff like that, was to work around her speech patterns that she had. So yes, things like that that are empowering could be good for them to know, and also them getting rest and just feeling very secure in their physical body and surroundings. Whew. Okay, bless that little one. Yes, bless that little one. Yes, and thank you, thank you. I mean, it's our job, but also to all the parents who definitely go the extra mile and make sure no matter what that we're protecting our children, giving them that good medicine. All right, next. Okay, so we have Natalie here. Can I have a message from Sag Sun? I just want to know something about it. I have been wanting this child so badly. Message from Sag Sun. Okay, we got one there for Natalie. I hadn't finished the question, so I'm gonna put that back in. We'll see if it comes out. It was the Ace of Wands reversed. Message from Sag Sun. Yes, anyone tuning in, go ahead and send in $12 if you would like a live read. One question. Send it into Cash App or PayPal in the description box, and then just comment that you sent it and what your question is. If for any reason we get disconnected or cut off, or the baby wakes up and I need to go take care of baby, I will continue the questions on the next live. If you don't think that you can make the next live, you can drop your question on this video once it posts, and I'll take note of it, and I'll still do your reading on the next live, and then you can come back and watch it whenever. You can also email me at OceanHeartConjure your question if we get cut off, and I will read it too. That's what I just did with that one there. All right, we're giving this a good, okay, now it's ready. I just saw a Sag card. It was like, keep shuffling, keep shuffling. I thought you were a Sagittarius. Come on now. They were like, not ready yet. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, message from Sag Sun for Natalie. There we go. Leo up. Look, Leo upright. I can't. All I'm trying to say, my mouth is just trying to say Leo, and I'm trying to say strength, and it's like, no, Leo, no, Leo. Leo moon, maybe. Okay, perhaps. Actually, yes. Nine of Cups. Ace of Swords reversed. Look, I just heard, don't talk about it, be about it. Ooh, we have the Ace of Swords reversed with the Nine of Swords reversed, Sass with the Four of Swords reversed. Oh my gosh, with the Ten of Swords. Like, what do you want me to do? Okay, it's so funny. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Look, it's almost like, you know what? I'm just going to sit here and bite my tongue, because if I say something, hey, where are we? Just got on. Oh, I just did yours. Yep. So if you play it back, you'll see it. Yeah, we did yours. Literally all these cards is like, I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm going to bite my tongue. I'm going to bite my tongue. Just over and over. Like, don't let me say it. Look, shut my mouth. Shut my mouth. Look, they're like, you already know what I want. We already know you want to have me. You already know I'm about to come through. Give me a chance. Slip up. Let me catch you slipping. I'm going to come through so fast. So fast. Okay. Nine of Cups. All right. How many months you got? Boom. Like, you even look at a picture of someone fertile. Boom. Pregnant. Done and done. It's literally like, you have to be like, no, keep it closed, not yet. And they're like, I'm already over here. I feel like they're like, I've been in the ethers how many eons, been over here yonder. Look, I am ready to come through. So don't ask me about it unless you're gonna be about it, okay? Period. Ready to reincarnate. While you over here waiting for a soulmate, okay? Look, look. Oh my God. They're going to start roasting. They are a Sag, aren't they? Look, they're like, while you over here curbing soulmates, trying to be single and stuff, I'm ready to come through. I am ready to come through. Well, bam. Mercury and Sagittarius. That's why. They're probably going to have Mercury and Sagittarius. Boom. So fast. So fast. You will drop that baby so fast. Look, it's like they're negotiating. Like, look, I can even do a quick birth. Like, shoot, I don't want to wait around in there forever anyways. Like, I could just slide on through. How long I got to wait in there? Like, okay, you know, I'll just wait until, you know, as soon as I'm ready, boom, coming right out. Make it quick. Like, you won't even know. I'll just sneak out. I'll just sneak out. It won't even be painful, okay? And then boom, look at you'll have me. I'll be so cute. I'll be so cute. I'll be worth it. You won't even care about everything you're worried about. I will be so cute. Yes. And for those of y'all that don't know, I really be doing these readings, okay? I do readings. I do work with people who have tried many other things and they can't get pregnant. Let me tell you, I got some little babies now. I get messages telling me how they doing, okay? Definitely. There are spiritual reasons sometimes. I look at people's astrology. I read the cards and I am very good. Like, people can't hide when they're around me that they're pregnant. My body will start reacting. The kids will start talking to me in dreams. All of that. So being a spiritual doula is a real thing. So they ain't playing. They're look, they're not going to force you. Okay. If you're going to be over there, be dramatic. You don't want me to come through yet. Look, Sag is like, fine. But they really want to drop it on you. They really want to come through. They're like, you know, we just need a few more ingredients. So High Desirable Beauty, 1990. Yes, you'll just send in a payment, the $12 to Cash App or, the PayPal in the description box. And once you do that, just comment that you sent in your payment and what your question is. 11 in the house and 11 likes, y'all. Yes. So they just like, you know, I guess I'll wait. I guess I'll wait. They're like, just so you know, I have other options. You know, I turned down other incarnations for this, just so you know. But, but you know, the moon could look at you, just dragged yourself, Natalie. She said that, you know, that, what do you say? You know, that he has a Leo moon being dramatic, talking about you being dramatic. You know, the Leo moon comes from the mama. That's why he just called you out being dramatic. That's where the Leo moon comes from. Okay. Look, he's like, all I need is a little seed, a little egg. It's not too much to ask. I just need a little ingredients. Okay. I could come right through. All right. So that's what Sag Sun is feeling. Look, he's like, look, you know, Sagittarians are not picky about who their daddy is. Okay. They are not. And so they're like, look, I'm going to start trying everyone and everything. I'm going to start playing matchmaker over here so I can come through. Just beware. Just beware. We'll see. I got it from my mama. Yes. You know, Sagittarians get very attached to their mom, but their dad could be anyone under the sun. They're good. They are good. Oh, you're welcome. Yes. Did you have 2 questions? Did you have your other one ready, or did you want to wait a little bit? Hi, we have another math in the house. All right. I'm waiting to see if Natalie had another. Nath Hughes, did you have another one you wanted to ask now, or are you going to wait for a minute? And you might have to tell me twice because I don't think I see all of them. Oh, here we go. My second question is from the ancestors and my other spirit team. I'm feeling like I want a car before a place. Can we do that? How do they feel about that? All right. Yes. Hello, ancestors, spirit team of Nath Hughes. How do you feel about getting a car before going and getting the place? Okay, I think they feel that. Let's see. Got the Three of Pentacles reversed. That was on the bottom of the deck when we were doing Sag Sun. Well, after I had already taken the other bottom. Knight of Cups reversed. The Death card reversed. The Ten of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups reversed. They know the card too. This one's very specific. Well, bam. Where the contract at? Well, bam. We got the coins lined up. All you need to do is go out in the world and get it. Yeah, I think they're saying you right. They're like, you can't be out here. Basically, the Three of Pentacles reversed. You can't be out here not stunning. How are you going to look out here not having a car, okay? Knight of Cups reverse, Death reverse with the Ten of Wands shows that it's a big burden, all right? It's interrupting your Pisces flow. It's cutting off what you need to do, things that are obvious to do, that you're meant to do on your path, connections, networking, friends, all that. Yes, your art, you're being inspired, maybe going to places that are inspirational to you. They're like, man, it's just too much of a burden. Ace of Cups, it's almost like, oh, it's almost like it makes your heart sad because you can't go out and get the inspiration that you want and need and do the things that you love. So they're like, go ahead, spend that little coin, go ahead, drop it down. There's more coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. Justice, they're going to make sure you get a good contract. Hear that. The World reversed. Now remember that the Mercury retrograde has everything wonky right now. Thank you nephews. Go stars. Yes, so they're like, wait until it all syncs up, but yes, go ahead, because yes, how can you travel and see the world? How can you go to the water? How can you go and do all these things? So absolutely don't feel guilty. They're encouraging you, go ahead, take that money out and put that down on that. It's going to be a good move. It's going to increase your abundance coming in. It's going to increase your position. It's going to increase your business flow and your work, what it opens up for you. And it's like, yes, you're due for that. You're due for that, definitely. Yay, thank you. Congratulations on your car. You got to save for the down payment. Yep, exactly. I love it. Save until the stars get right. Oh, favorite phrase from this. Okay. Hi Tosh. You paid yesterday. Yes. You missed out. Yes, I didn't see I didn't see your question. So yes, we can definitely do yours, Tosh. I didn't see any question left. Otherwise, I would have done it for you. Woo woo. Love it. You are so welcome. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, who is the next person who has dropped their question in the chat? All right, I'll do Tasha's whenever I see your question pop up. Oh, you said after Natalie, it's me, then Angel, baby, then 37. Thank you, Hope Floats. Let me look and find Hope Floats' question. Now, Tosh has been waiting since yesterday, so I will do, if any of them that come through that had got disconnected on the last live, I will, put them in. I'm scrolling way up, all the way up. Okay, awesome. Oh, it's retracted. Okay, I'm gonna need that question again. Oh, there's Tasha's question. Here we go. Okay, Tasha's question, and then Hope Floats. How's Kenneth Scorpio current feelings towards me? All right, Tosh, the Pisces. And yours was on the 18 plus tip, wasn't it, Tosh? Did you want an 18 plus? Oh, you sent. Thank you so much for sending hopes. You'll be next. We have Hope Floats. Then we have, who was it? You're one of the next after that. Assuming it was your question covered as well from yesterday. I'm assuming, but was my question covered as well from yesterday? I didn't see if no one reposted their questions. That's what I was asking. If they're not reposted on the bottom, once the video uploads, I can't see them unless I go all the way through the entire chat, which is like, usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours and plus. So, yeah, I need the questions re-put. So if you already paid, definitely let me know. Okay. What is Kenneth the Scorpio's energy towards Tosh? Current feelings towards Tosh. Energy. That energy keeps wanting to come out. Kenneth the Scorpio's current feelings towards Tosh. There we go. Y'all, right? I might have to get a moderator. Okay. Nine of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords reversed. The Hierophant. Eight of Cups reversed. Lovers reversed. Three of Cups. And the Moon card. Okay, center of this all is still very much focused on work and seeing you as, you know, needing to follow the rules and everything with this person, all of that kind of thing, with you. See, I think their relationship is rocky, or they're not really in it. I think they just can't get over someone. And so I feel like that's why they like that attention. And so their feelings are more based on other circumstances. I think at work, they get in their feelings and they need something to distract, and something, because the energy here is Nine of Cups reversed, not getting what you want, trying to get over sleepless nights and worries, but not being able to get over a relationship in the past. So then they say Three of Cups. They probably see your energy good with others, you being a social person. They're very drawn to your energy. And so then they want to come and connect, but they have all this other stuff emotionally, and they have these other motives underneath of why they want to connect. So they definitely get in their feelings. I think in general, they're in their feelings right now. The best case scenario is that sometimes they're like, okay, like I should connect and be like friends and join in with you, but, or like be a good co-worker, but on the relationship front, they're just not, it's just not there, because they're really, really torn up about someone else and probably back and forth with this other person. And on it, like, I really do get the feeling that they're not actually with this other person, but they just want to still think that they are, like that kind of feeling. Yeah, they're not very self-fulfilled, and like the Nine of Cups is reversed, meaning that they're not feeling a lot of self-love and things of that nature. And then it's like they're drawn towards the energy that you put out, and they feel happy seeing you happy in a way, but it's like feel happy, not, I don't know if I don't want to use that word. Like they get pleasure out of seeing you be happy. I wouldn't say that they're happy. I don't feel like they're happy in general right now. But they get pleasure, like, oh, like you're giving off a good energy. You give off a good vibe. You're a joyful person. So they want to experience that and join in on that too. And they like the atmosphere and energy you bring to the workspace. But at the end of the day, they're going to be like focused on their job, and they're really torn up about this other situation emotionally. So they're kind of like an emotionally yo-yoing all over the place kind of person. So they might end up, whether purposely or unintentionally, using your energy if you were to get too open with them. So I would say, you know, friends, like friendly coworkers, that energy's good. Like, okay, we're all going out to grab some lunch or something, like that energy's good. They will probably be getting like closer to the people you hang out with, or wanting to connect in that way. But anything deeper, I don't think it's leading there for them, because they still have these other hang-ups that's going on. But your energy, they know that you're a good person, that you're a happy, joyful person, definitely. So they definitely feel that. Whew, those Scorpios, man. So much to process. And yes, I have Scorpio in my chart, so don't come for me. Okay. All right. Oh, Luna said Nat and I are down to moderate. Aw, thank you. I don't even know how to set that on my phone. Do I just click, y'all? It says put you in timeout. No, add moderator. There we go. I'm so excited. Aw, y'all are so sweet. And you do such a good job too on Natalie's. Okay. You did pay. Yep, I thought so. My question was a general reading for the 18 plus. Okay, MC. So yes, y'all, I will be sticking to the chat, but if people came that got disconnected, of course, I got to catch them back first. You're welcome. Yay, thank y'all. I appreciate you. You said I feel so powerful. Oh my gosh. What is that? The absolute power. Like Jafar. Yes. Oh, word it differently. Okay, perfect. What do I need to hear right now? Ooh, in the erotic sense. I love that. Yes, stay tuned, you guys. We've been spilling the tea that we're going to be having a lot of joint ventures between Nath Hughes and us here, Divine Rebels and Honey Booms, Divine Honeys, Rebel Booms. Sip, sip. Hope the power doesn't go to my head. Look, I can put you in timeout, remember? That's so funny. Okay. What does MC need to hear? Let me make sure again that I got that. Y'all are so funny. I appreciate it. Everyone always has such good energy on here. Good vibes. How y'all doing? Everyone okay? You doing all right? What does MC need to hear right now? Now, did you still want that 18 plus? What do you need to hear? Or just in general? I will be doing more specifically 18 plus questions, okay? If you guys feel more comfortable in that environment as well, so don't worry. Okay, I'm just seeing, I want to clarify since you kind of switched your thing if you want it adult version or if you want it, and that would be a good time to get a drink, if you just want it in general. Yepers, adult version, I think you meant. Okay. Okay. What does MC need to hear? Yes, erotic version. 5 of Wands, that flew out. Yes, okay. 18 and up, y'all click off for a minute, go to the bathroom, get a drink. If you're younger, I think everyone's older here, but just in case. Please hit the like if y'all are just joining or if you haven't done so yet. We have 5 of Wands reverse. These ones keep hitting the floor. Maybe you'll be doing things on the floor, okay? 8 of Swords reverse. 10 of Pentacles reverse. 3 of Cups reverse. And the Hierophant reverse, okay. So you might be still doing some pulling away from family concepts when it comes to what you are allowed to do. The High Priestess reversed and Death reversed, okay? So it's saying, look, you have more orgasmic fun you could be having for sure, okay? Absolutely. In many different ways. It's almost like you might have such a vast taste of what you're able to do or be interested in that it's hard to get it like fulfilled just from one partner. Like maybe the way that your astrology set up, I don't know, sometimes when people have like a lot of different signs in their chart, then it's like you get a person that doesn't have that much variety in their chart and they don't understand like why you like all these contradictory things, right? And so this is saying to allow yourself to do things that feel a bit contradictory to yourself in your erotic nature. You know, sometimes we want to flex on in different ways, in different zones. Like I'm getting the picture of like a celebrity, like every time they drop an album, it's like a new side of them and we're like, oh wow, I didn't even know I needed that. I didn't even expect that. They have 12 different sides of them. I love them all. So this is saying to allow yourself out of the mold of what you think you have to be. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, pick your sex style. Which one are you? You're like, man, I'm all the above. Can I just be all of the above? It's also saying don't be afraid of competition or maybe doing things a bit more rough. It's like that don't be scared energy right here with the 8 of Swords reversed. So if you're feeling like you need to speak up and ask what you want, if you're feeling like you need to be a bit more bold, a bit more not just taking what people give you, okay? Yes, you don't have to just take what someone gives you because look, secrets are out. We have the High Priestess reversed, okay? And the High Priestess is a card that the signs represented by her are like Cancer, Pisces, Virgo, those kind of signs. So this is like, no more. I need to speak out. This isn't getting it done for me. I don't care how long we've been in the rut, you know. So even if you have a consistent partner, this is like where you're like, look, I don't care. We've been doing it the same way 10 years. It ain't working for me. It was never working for me. You're just losing it over here. I'm going to tell you what I need. And if you got a problem, we just going to have to fight it out. Okay. So you might be wanting to experience more of that, you know, put that spice on. I'm just getting Rihanna, which I was already using her thumbnails, that energy that she has though with that Aries, Venus, Aries, Mars. Like, no, I'm going to get pleased. Okay. I don't know what anyone else is talking about. And it's my responsibility. I'm going to take control of that and I'm going to be empowered by it. And I'm going to go for what I want and be real bold. And this is like, if someone isn't living up to that, you're going to let them know, like, you either need to step up, you either need to learn, or you can get the curb. Okay. But if you're coming into my energy, into my body, into my space, oh, I'm going to have a good time. Like, that's all there is to that. I can also see that maybe with group dynamics, like if you're trying to connect with a partner or find a new partner, you might be a bit intimidated by like competition or feel like you don't fit in, or like how do you, it reminds me in Harry Potter when they're trying to ask them on a date for the Yule Ball, and he's like, how do you get one by themselves to ask them out? They always travel in packs. Like you might feel like that sometimes, like how do I even find a partner? And it starts by confidence, by not seeing, it's like, don't let other people phase you if everyone sees you as competition, and don't see other people as competition. They're not competition. Anybody can get laid, and I was told that very young. Not for exactly the right reasons, but basically anybody can. It doesn't even have to do about looks or anything. Chemistry, let someone hit your chart right. You never know. So never feel that, you know, you can't get someone or someone's out of your league or any of those kind of things. It's like, we're not even worried about that. Now, it might be hard for you because sometimes maybe you've been attracted to people like your friend was also attracted to. And so you're just like bowed out or something, which I totally relate to, because you're like, fine, I don't want to have any problems. Go ahead. But it's like, no, you go for what you want. Call dibs. Okay. Make your moves. Stunt on them. Okay. Yes, you might also be the one who needs to go and say something to the people first, okay? They might not come. They might be posted up. They might have, you know, be in a sea of people that are all, you know, cough, Jadena, cough. Ah! I ain't gonna do it again, okay? Oh, yes, just make a clause with your friend. Hey, whoever gets there first, all bets are off. Yeah, so it's like, don't worry about being so traditional. Don't worry about people who say smart stuff about, oh, you have to be married, you have to look this way, you know, a person should act this way, this gender should act this way. It's like, whatever, it's for the birds. Like, I need to get mine. Okay, at the end of the day, we all need to get that cosmic O. And I'm not talking about Oprah magazine, okay? So that is the advice. That is the advice. Yeah. It's like, don't worry about being too friendly. Don't worry about being too friendly. Just think like a fire sign, okay? Think like a fire sign. That's how you get what you need right now. Yes. 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 You might like some things with fire too. Bonfire, candles, wrestling, make a sweat, okay? And fire signs might be a good match for you right now. Look at this emperor trying to pop out. Make it hot. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now I think we're back to the order of chat. Look, some more spicy noodle challenge. Get you an Aries. Remember they were going to do the spicy noodle challenge? Y'all, look at the last Kikis. If you have not, we have sex scopes for all the signs. Hope floats. That's right. You right. Yay. Thank you for your patience. What was your question? I know you guys have posted 75 times. So fast. But I've been behind doing the reading. If it was on the computer, it's a little easy. Maybe I can see. Let me try to scroll up. It's going to shake the screen a bit, y'all. Don't worry. No earthquakes. I'm in Iowa. No tornadoes going on. Thank you, everyone, for being patient. Y'all can continue to send in your payments. $12 to the Cash App or to the PayPal. And if you sent in 8, because that, you know, I did put it up. Divine Honeys, yes. Was it throat chakra? I meant, yes, that was a reading for the throat chakra. Where is that question? Okay, I'm going to go back down. Did you repost it? Readings. Deidre said you didn't answer her question. Yeah, I did. That was the one, why the throat chakra. It's already earlier in this video. We did a big long reading. That was one where I told about my past life and stuff. Here we go. Whilst meditating, is that meditate? Yes. While meditating, my body begins to move in a spiral motion back and forth involuntarily. Guidance, please. I know from a fact that that is a very common thing when you get spiritually aligned in certain ways. I know, like, for instance, in Jewish tradition, that is something that's done, that you even do yourself, like when they pray towards the Wailing Wall and everything, in Judaism. So it is not uncommon when you get very spiritually connected to something, or you're very deep in prayer, to have your body move in a certain way. And yeah, if you want to email me, because I read your email and it was about the speech, which is the throat chakra. I believe yeah. For Dion, right? Yeah, because you also were talking from two different profiles and emailed from a different one, but I'm pretty sure you said that was your email. Okay, so let me go. I have to focus on this one right now. Okay, I must be missing some of the comments on here too, because I can't see all that. You're the one who emailed me, right? Because you said that it was, you were on the other account. So the email that I got was for Dion. The name on the email said Dion, and that was the question asked. Okay. Whilst meditate. Okay, yes. Guidance for hope floats about the body moving in spiral motion while meditating. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. Thank you. Yes, the questions weren't reposted though from the chat. That's why I asked everyone to repost the questions. So I just went with the email because they had a similar name as yours, and you were posting from two different accounts. And so, yeah, I really didn't know what was going on with that. Let's see. Okay. We have the King of Pentacles. This is for hope floats. I'm going to focus while I do this. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Three of Cups, King of Cups reversed, Nine of Swords, the Tower, and the Ace of Wands reversed. Yes. Ah. Yeah, that was the email I got, was from Dion. Okay. So this reading is, yeah, it's about basically your physical body getting so involved when you're meditating and connecting to the vibrations of the spirit world when you're getting your downloads, that it actually gets you shook, basically. It reminds me of, I think, what's it called? It's like something with acronyms, tapping. When you do tapping on certain meridians in your body, it releases energy that we need. It can release traumas. And so they say, like, when we're scared or something, we need to let our body shake, like how animals let themselves shake when something goes on and scares them. And humans, we usually try to stop it. And so what we do is we internalize that energy in our bodies. But the good thing to do is let those tremors come, let them shake out, so that we release that energy and that vibration in our body, and our spirit work it out together, and our spirit stays, very grounded in our body. So that's what's going on, is as you're getting different downloads, as your spirit's healing itself, it's making us stronger. It's like an offer from your spirit to your physical body to get release these fears and things coming through as you're downloading from spirit and releasing things. And so it's not saying that it's something to worry about. It says you're protected and supported. It's kind of like in a way of your spirit exercising. So it's not physically going out and running, but it's similar to when you run and you just sweat something out, and you're like, oh, I feel so good. Or if you dance all night and you just sweat out something, or like you sweat out the alcohol, it's a similar kind of purging. It's releasing things from your body as your spirit and your body get closer together in meditation. So they're saying it's not something that you have to worry about. It's actually to release your worries, to eject that stuff from your system. So that could be really good to do. And then you can, do some clearing energetically in your room when you're gone. It means that you're releasing a lot. So that's super good. I like that. Releasing past relationships, that makes sense. If you just want to put your question, Deidre, I don't know. Someone must have the same name because the same two names, Deidre and Dion, is what I was seeing. So I don't really know what's going on. But if you want to put your question, I'll go ahead and read that. I don't want you to go unread. We must just have similar names going on. And a lot of people didn't actually repost their question once the video posted like I asked, so it's hard for me to track. I'll check the names in the payments, and there might just be a few people that have the same names. But yeah, someone with the same name was having a thing. Okay. Yes. Hi, Anjali. Yes, if you want to send $12 into Cash App or PayPal, and then once you do that, you can comment that you sent the payment in and drop what your question is. Thank you all for being patient. Yeah, so please, 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 if we ever get disconnected from a live and you can't show up at the next one, the immediate next one, just comment on the video that posts what your question is. And if for whatever reason, Mercury retrograde, whatever, that video doesn't upload, just email me at oceanheartconjure@gmail.com and say, hey, I paid for a reading tonight. Here's my question. And when I do the next live, I will do your reading there. But if no one does that, then it gets a little bit more confusing. To match everyone's like payment names to their, like I don't always know what someone's screen name is, and if your email name's different, it just gets very confusing. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate that so much. Okay, so we're going to do Deidre because they paid yesterday. We want to get that done, and then we'll follow the order of the chat. Yeah, and I'll check to see if anyone is misusing anyone or like making similar names as people, because I don't want anyone to be getting scammed. I have had a few times where like 4 people didn't pay me on one of the lives that was really, really long. So I was like, okay, that sucked. But I don't want anyone to be making similar names to y'all's or anything, so that everyone is taken care of. Okay, so here we go for Deidre. Here's my question. I feel the ancestors approve of my husband, and he says he's my twin, but I'm tired and ready to give up on him. And what do they have to say? Yes, ancestors of Deidre. What do you have to say about Deidre's relationship with her husband? Ancestors of Deidre, what do you have to say about Deidre's relationship with her husband? Okay, thank you. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Death reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, Devil, King of Cups reversed at the top, and the Ten of Cups. Let's see. The next card we also have that I felt to put up here is Justice. Okay, and then down here, the next one would be the Hierophant reversed. I mean, you guys definitely have a big connection. You're leaning away from each other in the spread, which is interesting. And it's saying that basically they're saying that you're avoiding the ending, an ending that we know should happen. And we have the Hierophant reverse that can show divorce, but then up here they're talking about dropping in a different soulmate and showing marriage with it. So this person, you guys definitely have huge soul energy, but it does feel a bit karmic, or like there's karmic things to work out. So there's two options. Right now, it looks like you are getting to your end of your rope with this situation. There's just been too much. It hasn't felt healthy for you. It hasn't felt like it's doing what it's supposed to do. You guys partner well as far as just practical concerns. You know, your energy syncs up, and you do have some soul history and things with each other, but you probably have a lot of unresolved karma that is still there. There is someone who is a bit more soulmate feeling, a greater soulmate, I would say, that the ancestors can pull forward for you, and that looks much more spiritually and emotionally fulfilling in the long run. I don't feel like they're forcing this, but they are saying that you are pretty past due what you're willing to put up with in your current relationship. With Death reverse and the Ten of Swords reverse, we're kind of avoiding an inevitable ending that we know needs to change, and it's to conquer this devil energy here, which is any bad habits and toxic things. And hi, Nora. And all those sort of things, like anything that would be like that negative karmic bond, needing to break that energy. So I don't quite feel that the ancestors are really approving, because the Hierophant's reversed of this person, and they would like a better, more spiritually divine fit. Although they acknowledge that this is the vows that you have taken now, and that this, had made sense in the earth realm in a practical sense. So they're kind of letting you work through it, but they're acknowledging that they're really not liking what they're seeing in this relationship happen and what's going on. And I feel like your husband kind of knows it's inevitable too, that if things can't change, that y'all are gonna split up, or that that's gonna happen. I think that they're very, very aware of that, because they're actually facing the Death reverse and the Ten of Swords. Whereas the Queen of Pentacles is facing away from all of it and kind of waiting. I want to look here to see if you're doing any comments. Okay. All right. Just to make sure I'm seeing what you're saying. Yeah. So I do see you able to have happiness elsewhere, but yes, it's kind of what you have is very built up and solid and more real and practical. And if you want to go through that process again, so I can see both sides of the fence. It's like you as the Queen of Pentacles kind of deciding, do I want to have to do this all over again? And, can wait and connect with the soulmate and find a happy ending that way. In the long term, you feel like you'll be happier. The ancestors are co-signing that and saying, yes, that's more divinely aligned with what we want for you. Happiness that would be on a spiritual, emotional level. But again, they're not forcing it right now. What happens though when we have the Death reverse or the Ten of Swords reverse and we don't listen to that, the Tower happens. The Tower always happens in this situation if Death gets to the point that it's reversed and we haven't done it. And especially with this Devil card, it could get kind of a bit crazy and a bit nasty. So I would really try to make your moves. Queen of Pentacles, you might already be doing that. Make sure you have finances secured. Make sure that you are taking care of things every time you ask them. Yes, because I mean, it almost seems pretty inevitable, and it looks like if it goes down, when it goes down, it might go down kind of bad. I don't think that he's easily going to let things go, and there could be a lot of possessiveness, and just you guys have some deep soul entanglements that honestly, even for a married couple, aren't good to have. That's kind of heavy, because how they're chained together. Even with our own spouse or soulmate, we don't want to be too much in their energy field or have their energy too much in ours. We want to cut and clear that energy and have each be whole, and that's how you know a healthy relationship. We're not too much in each other's stuff, and we've cut and dealt with past karmic ties and bad habits and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what they're saying. They're gonna let you decide what you want. They're not really happy about it, and they would prefer a different spouse for you that they would want to bring forward. Okay, yeah, so please be safe and protect yourself in all different ways with this. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 37 asked yesterday. We're going to get onto your reading. Do I have to be in my spiritual healing path alone, or is there a mentor or coach that could help? That's so interesting, because you just reminded me to do the announcements. I do spiritual mentoring. Not saying that I'm the mentor for you. We do have to see who we feel comfortable with. But I meant to announce that because I have had someone email me and I have mentioned it on other lives before. So I do mentoring in different spiritual work, psychic development, tarot, astrology, root work, conjure work, spell work, whatever side of that you're on. So yes, I am going to be taking in new applicants for that and seeing applicants. Just basically, there's not like an application. It's basically, we just see if we vibe that way. And I check in with my spiritual guidance to see if that would be a good fit. And you can see, if the person wants to do an hour a month or wants to do, an hour a week or something of that nature, then we can go ahead and, get that working. I'm setting it up. It's basically like a personal session, but in the guise where I'm just teaching you. You can ask questions, go through different subjects. We can formulate a plan, like a kind of like a what's it called, like a school plan if you want. If not, you can just, you know, be like, this is your hour to ask questions and tell me what's been going on with you. So if you're interested with that, email me at oceanheartconjure at email oh my god, oceanheartconjure@gmail.com. All right. Some things about some things. Yeah, a little bit. Sure do. Okay, a lot of bit. Okay, so for 37 though, let's specifically check in. Does 37 have to be, look, it keeps trying to go away when I'm trying to read it. I'm on my phone, y'all. That's why it's shaking. Does 37 have to be in the spiritual path alone, or is there a mentor or coach that will help? Does 37 have to be in their spiritual path alone, or is there a mentor or coach that will help? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, the Sun card. I just was hearing, you know, on Merida where she's like, ooh, we lamb. When he's trying to shoot the bow and arrow. I just heard that when I flipped over the Sun card. We lamb. Okay, we have the King of Swords reversed, the Seven of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, a lot going on, and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay. Yes, no, I think that you would actually really thrive having other people around, having a more stable study course, knowing that, okay, I'm on this path, like I'm on the path to gaining more knowledge. It's showing that you need a person who is, who... Look, it's a water sign, right? A water sign and a fire sign. Not too much just focus on the logical and the theory and the, you know, all of that kind of thing. And I know and you don't. The Knight of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed, that would just not be the move. The Seven of Swords reversed, you need a more earth, fire, water energy. So a stable kind of schedule that you would keep up with somebody and where you have more independence. It's not the Page of Cups. So it's not, you know, just completely new, like, you know, some things too, even though you still feel very young or new on certain paths. Okay, so you need someone who can kind of balance out those different angles. The Wheel of Fortune turns, so in the areas that you do need help and knowledge, that they can be receptive to that, but in the areas where you know or where your paths kind of diverge, they can respect that as well. Because King of Swords reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse, you might feel like, well, I don't want to get committed to like one thing, and then if I don't agree, or if we're just like have different passions, then they're mad or they get crazy on me, or, you know, something like that. You know, when people are just, it's that Aquarian, when Aquarius too much and you're like, gee, calm down, let me have my own brain. So it's like you kind of need to find that balance. You're not looking for someone to like crusade on you when it comes to your beliefs. You're looking for someone to teach and to nurture the growth that they see in you and nurture your gifts. So that would be the things to watch for. But absolutely, I think that you thrive. You might need that. The Sun card, it's Leo. It's reminding me of Leo in the 6th house. People with Leo in the 6th house, they need to be seen a bit. They need to be able to, you know, shine back onto an audience or onto others to see that they did well with something, and that feels good. And if they isolate too much in that Virgo energy, like the Knight of Pentacles, you can get a little bit working too hard or being too serious or feeling like you're not accomplishing things. And you might feel like you're a little nervous to learn in front of others, but then when you go and do it, it feels really, really good. So it's kind of like, yeah, having a way to kind of come out with your spiritual beliefs a bit more and have people who understand and who are receptive and very nurturing and compassionate with that. Yes, both in practical senses, like hands-on, you know, could be herb working or anything physical, more so like maybe spiritual tools and things. And then with the Queen of Cups, also nurturing with spiritual gifts, psychic intuition, any of those kind of things as well. So yeah, kind of get out there and feel recognized and heard by someone. So I would say it's definitely a good move. Make sure you're not with someone who's just like, you're not going to pair with somebody who's just like out of control or just out of just too on their own shit, like just too much tooting their own horn or something kind of thing. And make sure that your spiritual ideologies match up and you know, for the greater part kind of thing, or that they're fluid and know a variety of paths, but in a good way as connected to spirit, not just in the way that they think that they know them. You know what I mean? like, you know, you have those professors. We had professors like that would just be so, like, their teaching was about them. And we're just like, nah, that doesn't really work for us. The whole class is over here teaching ourselves because you're just on your own stuff about your own ego. So that doesn't really serve you. So kind of swerve anyone who's like that. Don't be too focused on like diplomas and classes like that people print off the computer. And that's just in general for everyone. Like people just be like, oh, I'm a shaman. Here's my shaman class. Here's my certificate. Really connect on a soul level with someone that you feel like their gifts would really help nurture you on your path. Okay. Yes. Do, do, do. All right. Who's next? Let me see. I'm sorry if I'm missing any chats. Okay, who is next? Because I'm kind of all over the place. We have Tamara, or Tawana has one. I know Tosh has one, but I'm not sure the order. Kittens? Who has kittens? I'm just going to wait and see if the mod caught it. Angel baby, that's right. You're so welcome. Angel baby sent. Well, I get, oh, that's right. I've seen this. Thank you for being so patient. Will Angel baby get a tattoo apprenticeship this year? Will Angel baby get a tattoo apprenticeship this year? I love it. Will Angel baby get a tattoo apprenticeship this year? Okay, we have Seven of Swords reversed, Six of Cups reversed, Five of Wands reversed, Queen of Pentacles reversed, oh. Tower reversed, the Lovers, Two of Swords reversed. Just a minute, little one. All right, y'all. I hate to do it, but mama's got to go. Baby needs me. My fault. I brought the wrong kind of milk, and my Capricorn is picky about the kind of milk she drinks, okay? Non-dairy. So I am going to save this reading. I'm not going to touch it. I will be back in a few hours at most, and I will definitely do the readings. Please, please, please post your questions. This video is going to upload. It's going to disappear for a few minutes because that's what happens. Facebook will process it, and then it will be back up. Please comment your questions on the chat, or if Ahmad has time to do that, and then I will answer them. Even if you can't make that live, the answers will be on the next live. I will answer your questions. If you want to wait and just come in, then that will be good. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So, yes, you normally just send in a payment to Cash App or PayPal, and then comment that you sent it and ask your question. If you guys want to pay ahead for the next live, that's okay. Just please, please, please put your questions on this one, okay? Thank you guys. Mama's got to go. Mama's got to go.